Our universe is a place of order. It's governed by laws, principles that dictate how things work. These laws, from gravity to electromagnetism, shape the cosmos as we know it. They determine how stars form, how planets move, and even how life itself can exist. We observe these laws in action every day. They are the foundation of our scientific understanding. But what exactly are these laws? Are they fundamental truths etched into the fabric of existence? Or are they something else entirely? To understand this, we need to look at the nature of science itself. Science is not about absolute certainty. It's about observation, experimentation, and constantly refining our understanding of the universe. Our scientific laws are not handed down from on high. They are human-made constructs based on our observations and interpretations of the natural world. We observe patterns in nature, and we develop laws to describe these patterns. These laws are incredibly useful. They allow us to make predictions, build technology, and explore the universe around us. Here's the catch. Our scientific laws are not set in stone. They are constantly being tested, challenged, and sometimes even overturned by new discoveries. The history of science is littered with examples of laws that were once considered absolute truths, only to be revised or replaced as our understanding grew. Take, for example, Newton's law of universal gravitation. This law, which describes the attraction between objects with mass, was a cornerstone of physics for centuries. It explained everything from the falling of apples to the orbits of planets. Then came Einstein and his theory of general relativity. Einstein's groundbreaking work didn't invalidate Newton's law. Instead, it provided a more complete and accurate understanding of gravity. Einstein showed that gravity is not a force acting at a distance, but rather a curvature of space-time caused by mass and energy. This revolutionary idea explained some phenomena that Newton's law couldn't, like the bending of light around massive objects. Now let's shift gears and talk about God. In many religions, God is considered to be the ultimate source of existence, the creator of the universe and everything in it. This concept of God comes with certain attributes. These include transcendence, meaning existing outside of space and time, and omnipotence, meaning having unlimited power. If we accept these attributes, it raises intriguing questions about the relationship between God and the laws of physics. Can a being that exists outside of space and time be bound by the laws that govern our universe? Can an omnipotent being be constrained by the very rules that it, presumably, created? These are not questions that science can answer. Science, by its very nature, is limited to studying the natural world, the observable universe, and its laws. Theology, on the other hand, grapples with the nature of the divine, the spiritual realm that lies beyond our direct observation. One way that theology attempts to bridge this gap is through the concept of miracles. Miracles are often described as events that defy natural laws, events that cannot be explained by our current scientific understanding. They are seen as interventions by the divine into the natural order of things. From parting seas to healing the sick, miracles have been a part of religious traditions for centuries. They represent the possibility of a power beyond our comprehension, a power that can transcend the limitations of our physical laws. Now, I'm a scientist, and I approach these claims with a healthy dose of skepticism. Extraordinary claims require extraordinary evidence, as the saying goes. But the persistence of these stories across cultures and throughout history suggests that there's something deeper at play here. Perhaps these stories of miracles reflect a fundamental human desire to believe in something beyond ourselves, something that can offer hope and meaning in a world that can often feel random and chaotic. Section 5. Separate domains, the material and the divine. So, how do we reconcile these seemingly disparate realms? The scientific, governed by natural laws, and the theological, potentially operating beyond these constraints? One possibility is that they represent separate domains. Imagine for a moment that the laws of physics are like the rules of a game. These rules govern how the game is played, what moves are allowed, and what outcomes are possible. But what about the game designer, the one who created the rules in the first place? Is the game designer bound by the same rules that govern the players? Of course not. The game designer exists on a different level, operating within a different set of constraints. Similarly, it's possible that our universe operates according to a set of rules, the laws of physics, while God, as the potential creator of these rules, exists outside of these limitations. This doesn't mean that God is constantly interfering with the natural world. It simply means that God is not bound by the same constraints that govern our universe. Section 6. The limits of our understanding. It's crucial to remember that our current scientific understanding is not the be-all and end-all of knowledge. We are constantly pushing the boundaries of what we know, discovering new phenomena, and refining our understanding of the universe. What seems impossible today might become commonplace tomorrow. Think about the concept of black holes. These cosmic behemoths, with their immense gravity that warps both space and time, were once considered purely theoretical. Now, thanks to advances in astronomy, we have direct evidence of their existence. Or consider the bizarre world of quantum mechanics, where particles can exist in multiple states at once and can even be entangled across vast distances. These concepts seem to defy our everyday intuition, yet they have been experimentally verified time and time again. Section 7. Paradigm shifts. Reshaping our reality. Throughout history, there have been moments when our understanding of the universe has undergone radical transformations, what scientists call paradigm shifts. These shifts occur when new discoveries challenge our fundamental assumptions, forcing us to reevaluate everything we thought we knew. One of the most famous examples is the Copernican revolution. For centuries, the prevailing view was that the Earth was the center of the universe, with the sun, moon, and stars revolving around us. Then came Copernicus, who proposed a heliocentric model, with the sun at the center and the Earth revolving around it. This revolutionary idea sparked fierce debate and challenged the very foundations of our understanding of the cosmos. But ultimately, the evidence in favor of the heliocentric model was overwhelming, leading to a profound shift in our worldview. Section 8. A universe full of surprises. These paradigm shifts remind us that our knowledge is always evolving. What seems impossible today might become the accepted truth of tomorrow. The universe is constantly surprising us, revealing new layers of complexity and beauty that we never could have imagined. So, while we may not currently have the tools or the understanding to reconcile the realms of science and theology, that doesn't mean that such a reconciliation is impossible. It simply means that we need to keep an open mind, embrace the unknown, and be prepared to have our assumptions challenged. Who knows what incredible discoveries await us in the vast expanse of the cosmos? Perhaps one day, we will uncover new laws of physics, new dimensions of reality, or even new ways of understanding the universe that will shed light on the age-old question of God's relationship to the physical world. Section 9. Towards a deeper understanding. The search for knowledge is a journey, not a destination. It's about constantly asking questions, exploring new possibilities, and pushing the boundaries of what we think we know. As we delve deeper into the mysteries of the universe, we must be prepared to encounter the unexpected, to have our assumptions challenged, and to embrace the possibility that our current understanding is just a small piece of a much larger puzzle. The relationship between science and theology is complex and multifaceted. It's a dialogue that has been ongoing for centuries, and it's likely to continue for centuries to come. There are no easy answers, no simple solutions. But by approaching this dialogue with curiosity, humility, and a willingness to learn from each other, we can strive for a deeper understanding of both the universe we live in and our place within it. The universe is a vast and mysterious place, full of wonder, beauty, and endless possibilities. As we continue to explore its depths, we must remember that our journey of discovery is just beginning. Section 10. The unending quest. The quest to understand the universe and our place within it is one of the most fundamental human endeavors. It's a quest that has driven us to explore the farthest reaches of space, to delve into the innermost workings of matter, and to grapple with the profound questions of existence itself. Whether we approach these questions from a scientific or a theological perspective, one thing is clear. The search for knowledge is an ongoing journey, and there is always more to learn. The universe is full of surprises, and as we continue to explore its mysteries, we must be prepared to have our minds blown wide open. Who knows what incredible discoveries await us just beyond the horizon of our current understanding? The only way to find out is to keep exploring, keep questioning, and keep our sense of wonder alive. For in the words of the great Carl Sagan, somewhere, something incredible is waiting to be known.